trying to be careful, but at the same time I don't really care too much. There's another screw falling out. Torques, there's just plastic everywhere.
And something went snap. I think the cable's broken.
Hello everyone, Mark here. I've just bought two bangers from auction. I have bought a 2005 Peugeot 206 1.1 and a 2004 Ford Fiesta 1.25 LX. Now they were both about 500 quid, similar sort of miles, both sort of silverish I guess. So I thought instead of doing a video for each car, I'll do one for both of them and then maybe put them up against each other, see which one can sell first, see which one makes the most money, see which one needs less work. So yeah, I've come here now to pick them up and take them home. I've not driven either of them yet. I've got a couple of V5s and some keys. I need to look through the service history to see what's got what. I think that's had a cam belt change. This one's done 120 something thousand, that's done 140 something thousand miles. That was 550, that was 530 I think. So I don't know which one to take. Let's start with the whatever that is, Fiesta. Right then, what have we got? Central locking doesn't work, of course. It might work in the door. Let's try that. Got two keys at least. Right, we're in. Okay, bodywork is pretty good on this. Let's have a look. Oh, it's pretty clean inside. A few dog hairs. 5 minutes with a hoover, if that. Get this looking good. I probably won't even need to wash it. I'm just gonna literally drive it home, take some pictures, put them both up for sale, and yeah, hopefully that's all they need. But you never know, they might need bits and bobs doing. They've got long enough MOT, maybe 4 months or so, with minor advisory, so I'm not too worried about that. So in theory, we should be good. Let's see what happens. How much fuel have we got? A little bit of fuel, 145,000. Right, sounds good. We've got code flashing on this, so yeah, no stereo I'm afraid. Air conditioning, let's see if that comes on. Other than that, pretty basic car. I think we'll be okay for this one. Do a quick fluid check and see if it gets me home. Well, we've got only two former keepers with this, a little bit of service history, no idea about cam belt or anything, but it's going to be a cheap car, so the plan is to put them both up for 950 and see what happens really. I don't need to make that much on them. If I need nothing doing, I'm happy with a couple hundred quid each just for picking them up and advertising. So yes, off we go. She moves. I wasn't here on auction day, so I didn't see it drive through the hall. I came the day before just to kind of start it up and you know, shake the steering wheel. That's all I could do really. But it feels okay. It feels like it's been looked after. You get that feeling when you drive the car. I mean, the steering's nice and tight. There's no bumps, knocks or noises, sorry. Yeah, we might be alright with this one. But let's not speak too soon. Camera away. Going up through the gears. Yeah, all good. Well, I'm home in one piece. Yeah, she drove fine, no issues. A bit of a noisy sort of pulley on the higher revs, but you know, it's going to be a cheap car, so it is what it is. I'm going to quickly try and pop this off at some point to see if I can get the serial number and get one of those codes off eBay for a couple of quid. Other than that, I'll put a tenner of fuel in. This doesn't need anything spending on it. So, on to the next car. Okay, little 206, you're up. That Fiesta's a good car, you've got a good one to beat there. Right, let's have a look. I haven't really spent much time looking at this car yet. So, this one has working central locking, that's good. I can probably hide that or polish it, although it doesn't really matter, does it, for a cheapo? Okay. Yeah, she's good condition. 5-door as well, funky seat colour, that's cool. Oh, very nice and clean. Right, again, this one doesn't really need anything doing. I can just get this up straight for sale. I might get a quick whiz around with the hoover, I might not, we'll see. Okay, see what happens. 123,000. Right, we have lights. We have power. Okay. It's got air conditioning as well. Let's see if this one works. The Fiesta doesn't. It comes on, but it doesn't get cold. Oh, that is getting cold. That's pretty good. Ooh, no former keepers. So this is a one-owner car. That's very good. We've got a bit of service history. The last MOT. So the MOT, all it needs is a side repeater lens defective. So basically, one of the side repeaters needs changing. I won't probably bother because as long as it's orange, I don't care. So that's good. We've got a service book here. Apparently, it's had a cam belt change. When was it? Because it might be due another one. Well, I had a service this year, so that's good. Can't see anything about a cam belt. Oh, there it is. So yeah, that was done on 79,000. So it's actually okay. So yeah, full history. Great. Yeah, that is nice and cold. Let's turn that off. Does this one have a working stereo?
But the organizer.
Okay. It's one up on the Fiesta already. Drives like any other 206. Cheap and cheerful. Yeah, got a good feeling about this one. I think this might be the winner, but let's see. Okay, we're all good. All the wipers work, everything seems to be working. Actually drives a bit nicer than the Fiesta, I have to say. I do like Fiestas, but yeah, I think I prefer this one to drive. Let's see if it gets me home. Yeah, there's definitely some play in one of the wheel bearings, I think, because it's making a bit of noise. I think it's one of the rears, but I can't be sure. Yeah, I'll have to mention that. I don't want to start throwing money at it, so that's sort of, you know, an opportunity to knock off 50 quid maybe. Again, the Fiesta's got that pulley noise, so again, I'd say they're pretty even so far. Right, no other issues with that 206, just that noisy wheel bearing is quite noticeable, so I've rung my garage to get a price. Yeah, I'll see, but normally you can get away with it, but it's quite loud, especially at 40. Anyway, let's get started. I'll see if I can get the remote locking working on this, maybe give them a quick vac or something, and go from there. Get some adverts up as well and see which one I can sell first. New battery in. Oh, it works. Great. Right, I'm going to get the stereo code ordered. So I'm going to pop off this panel, which I'm doing now. There's various screws. I've lost a couple. Trying to be careful, but at the same time I don't really care too much. But yeah, let's see what happens. There's another screw falling out. So apparently there's some Torx screws around this. Oh, they're not Torx, they're not. There's just plastic everywhere. Yeah, if I can pop this out, I should be able to read the code on the back. So a couple of screws by the looks of it, and I'll send it off on eBay. Hopefully get it pretty soon. Well, that was a bit more hassle than it needed to be, because all the trim had to come off here to release the one of the cables to put it out enough. Anyway, stereo's out, got the code. Let's get a new one sent off. Well, this was too good to be true. Normally you have to pay for it, but I had a VW Fox once with the same problem. Someone said you shouldn't be paying for code, you can just use a certain website and it's free. Anyway, I searched for free one. One of them wanted 5 quid, but this one just wanted the serial number, put it in, and instantly it's given me the code 9639. So, oh, it says you can donate. Oh, maybe I'll do that. Let's try that then. 9639. So 9639. I think you press and hold 5. Oh, there we go. Fantastic. Right, that's one job done. Well, one thing I did notice on the drive home, which I completely forgot about, was when stationary, there was like an oil smell coming in the cabin, suggesting something sort of landing on the exhaust and burning off. So I've done some digging around, and I can see the rocker cover gasket is leaking, and I don't know if you can see it, but behind here it's basically gone onto the manifold and it's just landing on there and burning off. So I've ordered a new rocker gasket from my local car parts supplier. Should be here soon. Might as well get on and do that. It's only 15 quid. That should stop the oil smell. While I'm waiting for it to arrive, quick vacuum. I don't think I'll bother washing it, to be honest. Might just do some tyre dressing and that'll do, I think. Then I'll get onto the little 206, give that a little tart up. See if I can see which side that wheel bearing is, because the garage I spoke to they want to charge me for diagnostics to find out which side it is. If I can just jack it up and spin the wheels and find out myself, they can probably just do the job a bit cheaper. So I'll do that next. Well, thankfully this is quite a quick and easy job. Just remove a couple of pipes and stuff, undo the bolts, and yeah, off it comes. So that was nice and easy. Yeah, I can see where it's been leaking around, so yeah, I think that is the issue. It's good. Well, in order to listen out for the wheel bearing, I need to jack up each wheel one by one and spin it. Now the problem I've got, I can't really get enough speed to listen to it, so I can't really hear anything. That's as fast as I can spin it. So come up with an idea, probably stupid, but electric scooter. I'm going to see if I can spin it with this, get some more speed on it, and then I'll be able to listen out for anything more severe. Let's try it. Right, here we go. Sounds pretty quiet, so I don't think it's that one. Again, nothing obvious. Can't feel any play. A bit noisier, but I don't think that's what the issue is. I think it'd be louder than that. Let's try the front ones. Right, this one sounds a bit noisy. Listen to this. Not only that, there's the play. That's quite bad. So that's going to be the one. I will just check the near side just in case. Right, well that confirms it. So this one, it's got the bad play and it's noisier than the other one. So one option is to get a second-hand hub off eBay, then I can do the job myself. Otherwise, get it booked into the garage. I mean, the bearing and labour, the pressing in and out is going to be about 100 quid, I think. My mechanic could probably do it for 20 quid, but I'll still need to buy the bearing and take the hub off. So I might as well just see if I can get a second-hand hub. So that's what I'll probably try and do. It will take a couple of days to arrive, but at least I can, you know, have the car listed and do test drives and say it will be sorted. If you've ever had a 206 before, you'll notice they're either always dented in the front wing or just here. Now when it's there, normally you can just pull them out, so I'm going to see if I can do that now. Yes, I can. It's much better. Also, I've noticed these bits here are missing, so what I'm going to do is mask it off, just spray it matte black. You won't notice it then. Same with this side. Just annoying me, so I'll do that. So I've done a quick wash, a quick vac, and that's it, and just wipe the plastics. So less than an hour, maybe 45 minutes prep on this car. Still undecided about the hub. I've looked on eBay, there's none specifically for this car. They have some for the higher engine sizes, but not for the 1.1. So I have asked the garage how much for the ball bearing to be done. If not, I can just mention it to someone and knock off some money. So we'll see, haven't decided yet. They're never going to know. That'll do. Well, it's the evening. Guys came for about 45 minutes away to see the car, liked it. I couldn't believe the condition of it, and the interior was brand new. Big one owner car, it's been well looked after. And they even said that we were not going to find another one like this. So they offered, it was up for 950, they offered 850. I said, come up another 25 quid and then you got a deal. So it's paid for, they've taken the keys, they're going to come pick it up tomorrow. So that took just over 24 hours to sell. So the 206 wins on that one. So I told them about the wheel wearing. It saved me messing around with the garage getting it done, and I only knocked off 75 quid in the end, so it probably would have cost me a bit more anyway. Yeah, now the Fiesta's got to sell. Question is, can it make me more profit? We'll see. I've only spent 15 quid on that car plus some fuel, so yeah, it's going to be close. But the 206, the advert had 7 clicks, which is nothing. So I got 2 messages and a sell from 7 clicks. In comparison, that's had 1,000 clicks in 2 days. That had about 300 clicks. That's also for sale. That's sold now, actually. But yeah, the 206, no interest. The Fiesta had 17 clicks in the same time. So a little bit more interest, but no messages from that car at all. So let's see what happens.
He's on his way. I just went to open the window and something went snap. Now the window's kind of, yeah, I think the cable's broken. So I've told the guy, I think he's on his way, so I said it'll be sorted before sale, but just more money to spend on it, isn't it? Fiesta, you're going to lose this. Well, the good news is the guy did want the car. He said, as soon as you fix the window, I'll come and take it. I did try and get a deposit off him. I said, I'll still have other messages. It still may well go as it is. I might just knock some money off for someone, but he reckons he'll still want it. So the danger is he'll find something else in the meantime, and he's my only lead, really. So I've ordered one. Hopefully it'll be here tomorrow. In the meantime, I'm going to take it off. As soon as it's here, whack it on, message him. Hopefully he's still looking for a car. So yes, let's see what happens. The part arrived next day. Excuse my voice. Bad news is the buyer has found another car in this short period of the time. So yeah, lost out on that one. So I'm going to fit in the window, remarket the thing, get some better pictures, and try and get this thing shifted. It's been a nightmare, this thing. Yeah. To leave the window taped up, stop it falling open.
So it's a cold, wet Friday night. The Fiesta has gone. How long did it take to sell? More importantly, how much did it sell for? Let's go and summarise. 2 cars, both about the same price, both about the same year, both the same engine size, similar mileage, same colour. Put them up against each other. So we had in the red corner 206, and in the blue corner the Ford Fiesta. So let's do some numbers. Let's pop this down so it'll be easier to see. Oh God, that's heavier than it looks. Okay, so let's start with the Peugeot. So the car and the fees, 532 quid. Spent nothing on it. Didn't put any fuel in it. Nothing at all. The noise, I pointed out to them, they didn't care. Cheap car, isn't it? Sold for 875. That leaves a profit of £343. And with VAT to pay on that, 57 quid. And that took 2 days to sell. Let's look at the Ford Fiesta. Car and fees, 550. I put some fuel in. Wasn't the car's fault. It didn't have fuel, was it? So yeah, let's not include that for this. Rocker cover gasket, 18 quid. The window motor that snapped while the guy was on his way. Got one next day fitted, but the guy backed out. He found another car, so yeah, shame. £24.95. So total spend on that one is £592.95. Sale price. So hang on, it took nearly a month to sell this thing. Could not believe it. Started at £1,000, dropped it. Only the one viewing, and who didn't buy it because of the snap window. Couldn't sell it. Had to drop the price again and again. I listed it for £695. Can you believe it? Barely anyone messaged. Eventually someone came around to buy it. Sold for £695, full asking price. That leaves a profit of £102.05. VAT on that, 24 quid. So yeah, it's a knockout. Sorry Fiesta, you lost that one. Don't know why, I've never had trouble selling them before. I know it had high mileage, but I didn't even mention the noise to anyone who messaged until they got here for the viewing. Didn't put them off. It's a cheap car. It's just a little, sound like a transmission noise, but no messages at all. Couldn't believe it. I know you can get them cheap, but £695. Never again. Fiesta Mark 5s. It's no point. No money in them. It's nice to occasionally have the old 20 25-year-old cheaper stuff, but it just doesn't sell anymore. There's no point. You make a couple £100 if you're lucky. It's just not worth a hassle, is it? But nice little experiment. Maybe I've got a fun video out of it. Maybe not, I don't know. But there we go. If you're looking for a Fiesta or a 206, I mean, I'll have a Fiesta myself. Can't fault them really, but people like the 206. But anyway, thanks for watching that one. There's plenty more bangers on the way and some classics, so keep an eye out for them. Like and subscribe to see more. See you on the next one. Bye.